Yeah, we're kicking it off pretty quick here. We're at the top of the hour. We're gonna have Hypnos taking on Yuurei Mirai. This is lower bracket quarterfinals. This is a big one. We're going from top 6 to top 4 here. Okay, Hypnos coming in, your number 2 seed. Are 10-2 on the season. 2 losses are, basically back-to-back. Meta Boys 0907. No shame there, right? Like you're looking at, 0907's gotten Hypnos' number twice here. But you're looking at, your number 1 and number 3 seed around you. So I'm not quite sure how Hypnos ended up number 2 seed, considering they lost the head-to-head to 0907. It feels like 0907 should have been that number 2 seed. But, it is what it is. Let's talk about Yuurei Mirai. Yuurei Mirai are an interesting story, because this is a squad that has fought their way up through Advanced in Season 2. All the way up into Expert, and are now knocking on the door of Master Division in the very next season. This is go 8-1 through regular season, sweep through playoffs, take the grand finals. Had them on stream here as our first look at Yuurei Mirai was that advanced grand finals for season 2. But they've come into season 3 and just, looked outstanding. They've gone 10-4 here in Expert Division, and are currently knocking on the door of making it in the top 4. Let's dial it back a notch, just because they didn't have the strongest strength of schedule, right? Like that's looking here at season 3, didn't have to play, didn't have to play Meta Boys, didn't have to play 0907, didn't have to play Hypnos in regular season. There is a bit of a grain of salt there, but their playoff run has been very good. Just taking down T2 Esport, that's probably their biggest challenge so far. They did luck out, and the 2 teams that forfeited out, Yuurei Mirai got to face them both in the lower bracket. So they kind of got it. A little bit of a lucky break for Yuurei Mirai there, but now it's a chance to step up and show what they can do with it. They already proved a good win over T2 Esport, but T2E, they were like your 12th seed coming in, right? That wasn't the biggest test. So going up against Hypnos, now we're talking. Now we're saying, now this is a true test. And if Yuurei Mirai do in fact deserve to be in Master Division, you're gonna have to beat these teams up here. And this is something that we have not seen yet. So, oh hey, I just rambled right on over Matt Vance. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be an interesting test. Well, there's our map poll for today. Ilios, Kings Row, Runa, Sapi, Throne of Anubis, and Watchpoint Gibraltar. It was a Busan ban here from Yuurei Mirai to kick things off. Oh, we got some Ilios music. It's time to turn down our copyright-free music. All right, we're heading into Ilios here for map number 1. Sorry, I had to go change some info. All right, let's get into it. I didn't have the info at the top of your screen updated. Like a doofus. All right, as we have seen from the Hypnos squad, we're going to get a little bit of Junker Queen here right out of the gate. Yuurei Esport, thank you for the follow. Appreciate y'all being here. Excited to see what the future of Future Ghost holds. We did get the Lucio Curie alongside this with Skitsa coming in on the Genji. Ooh, what a good shot from Piku right out of the gate. I don't know if it's going to be enough without their Maul right here. Might be a little bit difficult to get cap. And you can see it's going to be Lars grabbing that for Hypnos here to kick things off. Despite the wonderful opening shot here from Piku. We are seeing the Juno Curie out of Yuurei Mirai as well. This is an interesting wrinkle that I've noticed that this team likes to bring. Oh, once again, you're going to rush down here through this hallway side. Lars gets the kill out in main. Ooh, Lars is going to get taken down here, though. Ends up just kind of stuck back behind enemy lines. We also got a flip in the middle of that, so kind of a little sneaky 10% there for Yuurei Mirai. Denying that 10% on the other side. Sanity making their way onto the point. We do have a Kitsune Rush, yeah, coming out from Hypnos. Lars looking to... I mean, Lars just holding out inside the objective. Really just keeping Sanity at bay for the moment. Pika's going to throw in the Infrasight. Just playing very close on this right-hand side. Try to help out in that tank duel. Ooh, Skitz is going to head in the back. Barely sneaks away the Mega. And here comes the help. Zero is there. Nelly not able to swift step in time. Sound Barrier thrown in as well. And it ends up being a trade on both of those DPS. Still Hypnos in control of the point. And Sanity makes their way back to the objective. 95 towards their ultimate. But got to keep an out for this Rampage on the other side. Good reason to bring a Kiriko into the fight, by the way. Orbital Cage. And that's a quick domination there. Double support ults as well as a cage fight. Not much Lars can do about that one. Even use the Rampage throughout that. I didn't even see the Rampage go out. I think the Rampage came out just before all of the Yuurei Mirai ult 6. I saw the Suzu hit. All right, that's going to be a blade out of Zero here from Yuurei Mirai to pull the trigger first, but apparently the Katana is no match for the Carnage Axe. And Cynic has to just swift step on the point, bunker into a corner. And at about 45% is all Yuurei Mirai is going to find before Lars will get this swap. Flip the point, that is. Cynic playing around the far outside. Let's get to there, keeping an eye on him. The Kitsune Rush is up. Zero gets the touch, but immediately gets a pull on the blade right behind them. Skitz is going to go chase down Desi through the sky. Oh, my. That was fun to watch there from Nelly's pop. We can see Skitz kind of dancing up along the architecture there to find that kill through the air. And Hypnos will grab this for a sub-map. Okay, Sanity going over the Junker Queen to match here. Pika pulling on Ash. So we're so far avoiding the double flex DPS meta. Sleek on the Sojourn playing on the outside. Really cool Sojourn skin, by the way. Almost caught the head of Zero there on that Echo on the outside. Sanity's managed to push up into Cage. Has at least got some, a little bit of ground picked up, a little bit of cover here they can work with. Run off that side is high ground possession. And Lars pushes it on that flank. So they're not able to hold there for long. Ooh, and Yuurei Mirai give up a first cap here basically for free. Not ideals. Once again, they're trying to do this Cage rotation. Put pressure down to Lars. Lars going to rotate. Ooh, I think was thinking about going in for the back line. Didn't find what they wanted. Is going to eat a volley of stickies and a lot of damage here. Both of these tanks on a knife's edge. And then, ooh, it's Sanity who ends up falling. 2-for-1 trade favoring Hypnos here. And Skitza picks up 2 with the focusing beam at the end. DMS, thank you for the follow. Opinion on Skitza? I mean, it has been spectacular for this squad. Think he should be on a better team? I mean, Hypnos is doing pretty darn good. They got second place overall, looking to be looking to fight their way into top 4 here, which we give them opportunity to move up to Master Division. You know, some nice, healthy, organic growth, build some synergy. But no, I mean, Skitz has definitely been a huge boon to this team. I don't know if I agree with the latter. I don't know. It's going to be an Ashley that get here right in front of the spawn. 65% already on the board here for Hypnos. Yeah, he did join mid-season, didn't he? Well, I mean, I know, I don't remember Skitza being on the final offer roster. Sandy does have a rampage here. Oh, just getting yanked in. That was a great timing on the knife. Now the rampage comes in from Lars, and 2 are down. Nothing to fight this off with. No sound barrier. Kitsune Rush thrown in the mix as well. Or really, Kitsune Rush, excuse me, was trying to counter with it. Nothing was good enough to fend off that rampage. Now we're getting 0 in with a duplicate over the top, but it is just a last-ditch effort to try to buy some time. Desperation mode. Cynic won't even make it back through the point through the overclock. And Hypnos will clean up at a 2-0. All right, some stats there from map 1. Hey, my score didn't update. Update. There it is. I mean, a dominant performance. Nelly goes deathless. Captain of the squad, never going down there in map 1. And Hypnos with a commanding first map there on Ilios. All right, it was Hollywood banned out there from Hypnos. We'll head into a Yuurei Mirai map pick here for map number 2. But you know what? It's just going to be good old tried and true King's Row. You're not... Hey! Sleek, I'm a little busy right now. It all spirals downstairs if you accept. Let's get into King's Row. Oh. Sleek trying to gaslight me for not accepting this friend invite. Alright, sorry, I forgot to turn off the music. Unusual high ground defense here from the Maga comps. I mean, we're getting hit scans in with it as well, so we're not getting the Reaper echo in this. A very interesting look. So the attackers have managed to make their way into the house. I mean, you've got Skitza working their way around to the back window here. Trying to find entrance on Piku, no doubt. Ooh, dash down. Oh, they can catch Desi. That's even better. The rocket. Oh, how did that direct not hit Desi? Eventually, Sanity will bring down both Nelly and Lars. Desi stays alive through all of that. And the defense thwarts this opening fight. But Sleek with that pick. Is that the opening they need? Ooh, good headshot. Oh, good follow-up. Uh-oh. Suddenly the DPS are gone. This is going to be Lars swapping to a JQ and just running right onto this point. You still have Sanity alongside Desi and Cynic on this high ground, so... 115 gigs? That's nuts. Get some Cynic Pop here. Finds that kill on a Sleek, who delivered such a great opening to find both DPS, but Hypnos don't capitalize on the 5v3 as they were still waiting for their own reinforcements. Pingu just kind of got stepped on by Sanity. Yeah, both supports just fell down. Whew. Great overrun from Sanity to fight Sleek once again. Well, Sleek has not been able to play the game past couple lives. Cheeseburger map 1 was, I mean, just seemed like an all-around team thing. You know, very clean out of Hypnos, but so far this has been a little bit of the Sanity show here on this defense. Now we've got, what, 75 seconds left to go? Like, this clock is whittled down quickly. Blade out from Schizo. Oop, let's go get to that. Finds Piku in the back line. Zero ends up trading here as an orbital is thrown down to the front. I mean, just good job from the rest of Hypnos to survive through that. Now the cage fight in, though. Can they survive the second wave of ultimate starting to come in? Is Barrage thrown in? No! Deflected down! No chance. Now the rally up from Pingu. Trying to push this forward, and it looks like the answer is an emphatic yes, although still a Kitsune Rush here to deal with. Insanity's already found take on the other side, so maybe it wasn't so emphatic after all, though job's still not done. I think it's a 3v1. Yeah, now job's done. There it is. It was a 3v2. It was close. I mean, it took 3.5 minutes there for Hypnos to get the first point, so. Pull on a Piku there. They're able to duck around. Ooh, as they're kind of searching for health, it was an interesting shout and use. Lars tried to go, but didn't look like the rest of the team was as confident in that push. Lars ends up just getting absolutely stepped on. Squeezed. I think was looking to throw the rampage down the long street and just never got a chance. But still has it here for this next approach. Oh, Schizo, you just dropped into dangerous territory. Lars traded one out, but there's no DPS left standing here for Hypnos. At least not for the moment. Suzu perfectly timed on that. Didn't even cleanse off the purple. There was no purple to be had. Although we don't want good Suzu deserved another. And despite the best efforts of Cynic, Lars will chase down these kills, get it done. Such a weird fight. Kitsune cage here for the defense. Hypnos has a Kitsune of their own, but everybody's locked in for Piku. Cynic and Piku have definitely oh, Sleek. Have definitely been outstanding here so far in this defense. Now you're going to have Bob ready to go. Orbitals from both sides. Schizo with the blade. Be the difference maker here. Already it was able to shut down the barrage last time with a simple deflect. There comes Bob in over the front. Orbital Ray thrown in as well as Suzu. Zero's barrage. Not getting deflected out this time. But Schizo is able to pick up one there with the katana. Yeah, Bob invested from Sleek here as well, and everybody gets off the cart. I was about to say, it doesn't look like anybody's on the cart here. All right, now we're getting a little bit closer to meta. Lars holding statue. We're getting our first Reaper of the day here from Sleek. Early speed ring, we want to push in on that. Ooh, aggressive move from Sleek. Playing off that high ground, move down into statue. Been noticing we get the Reaper kind of starting in statue a lot, which yeah, ends up being just another tomb there for Sleek. So I like the creative move, but you still get caught in the same spot at the end. Already halfway towards the cap here for Yuurei Mirai. Lars gets taken down with minimal reinforcements. Look at the timing on that retake, just wasn't quite there. And Sleek has gone off that Reaper, so you don't have that frontline retake ability. You're just running headlong into the brick wall that is Umaga defense. Witchake, thank you for the follow. Appreciate the support. Ooh, Lars bailing out. Oh, this is just entirely too close to the box victory. This could be one fight away. Nah, Cart's two. It's still 2 fights away. Well, we're going to throw it in here from the defense. Nessie not quite up to theirs. It's a split disengage. Marga on one side, baiting in Lars, who does get caught in the cage fight. Barrage over the top. Combined with some shots from Piku, and we'll take them down. End up trading your far for that kill onto the Marga, but more than worth if you're the attacking team. Although Sleek has managed to clap back. Is picked up too. You've also got a rally out here from Pingu as well. Overone doesn't quite land. Rally against Amalga. Ooh, but it looks like a lot of blue jerseys showed up for reinforcements. Now like Kitsune thrown over the back of the point. Insanity's going to pick up yet another one. And this is looking like Yuurei Mirai tying up our lower bracket quarterfinals. Just got to whittle through that health bar of Lars. There it is. That's going to be the map. We're all knotted 1-1. What's up, Cass? Appreciate you being here. Oh, that's map 1. There's map 2 stats. Bong. Skits is the GOAT, so no doubt who will win. Well? That map did not go very Hypnos favored. And they looked a little less coordinated on that one than we saw in the first map. Gotta say, Yuurei Mirai held them. I mean, really point A. I mean, it took nearly the entirety of the 4 minutes just for Hypnos to cap point A. So they didn't have a whole lot left in the tank. Push through the rest of the map. All right, let's call this all banned out here from Yuurei Mirai. Hypnos will get picked because we had in a map 3. All right, Hypnos falling back into the Junker Queen. We'll once again get the hit scan from both sides. So neither team really wanting to opt into the Reaper thing right now, which is fine. You know, we can see something a little bit different. Lars gets to play into their strength on this Junker Queen. And this is where Hypnos likes to sit. We'll see. Back in a little more open map layout, that is Runasapi versus King's Row. You know, it's not near as much just forward and back and cooldown trades out here. You can do a lot more with your pathing and, you know, playing these inside angles. I think this is going to favor Hypnos a bit, and certainly did in this first fight. Hope to see some Schizo Echo. Not so far. Not so far, coach. Schizo's been sticking with the Genji. Ooh, and Cynic. Cynic has been pretty outstanding here in this Kyrie all day long. We've seen the Kyrie Juno all day long because of the Junker Queen. What a chase! Oh my goodness! Wow. Sanity chase Volta all the way up to the top of jump pad, down, out. Now he's going to go into the back line with a stomp. Susan used their Adanelli just to get everybody back to the corner. Deflect has to be used in that same vein. But we're going to get the orbital thrown in to try to pile it down. But Sanity's not going to get any of that. Lars already rampaged through, denied Desi and Sanity any kind of sustain through that orbital ray. Well-timed, well-placed rampage. Now both teams are still kind of broken here as we get a 3v3 on this point gap. Once that Suzu is used, though, Lars is able to clean up. Well, I should say Hypnos. Continuing to engage, and Piku's already found Volta right out of the gate, so no sound barrier here. And you're just gonna have to rely on Kyrie heals, which isn't a whole lot. But Schizo's already dashed through 3. You don't need sustain if you can just kill everyone quickly. You're gonna have to hide from Bob there, and ooh, that is a big ol' opponent there for Schizo to try to deal with. Fortunately, looks back, realize they have reinforcements here. Just triple shuriken into the chest of the Mauga, but Sanity has their own reinforcements as the Kyrie showed back up, and that will force Hypnos out of this fight. They don't quite get they don't quite get the checkpoint. They're still a couple meters away from getting that. All right, Volta back to go. Taxi sleeps back in here to a proper 5v5. Throws it in Kitsune Rush. Blade lands from Volta onto all 5 with 0 throwing in, excuse me, that was the beat hitting all 5 to defend against that Blade. Works out well. Volta even gets a kill on the Cynic to boot. So the 2 DPS ults from Yuurei Mirai fall flat. Courtesy of some well-timed support ults there out of Hypnos. The jazzy sounds of Volta. Alright, Sanity's come off the Mauga now. Has made a swap. Orbital Ray thrown in here from Yuurei Mirai to try to get some space back. But the Rampage is good. Hit 2, if not 3. Desi went down so fast, I didn't even see they got hit by the Rampage. Sanity trades out 1, which could be important, but considering the Kyrie can swift step back so quickly, honestly, I'm not sure it's going to make a big difference. This Hypnos now swinging this back the other direction. Looks like we're just destined to have one-sided maps. I say that. Runasapi is probably the most comebackable map of the entire game. I have seen more huge swings in the in the last half of the map on Runasapi than any other map. That was a Kitsune thrown in from Cynic. Blade out from Schizo's already dashed through. Piku in the back. It's gonna be a triple there for Schizo on the Blade. Sleek comes up with the other 2. DPS from Hypnos here, lighting up the feed. And they're gonna continue to march on forward. Sleek has the only ult available in the lobby currently. We get a trade onto backline. Oh, nice move there from Sanity. What a pickup on that flick to catch Volta. Just in that little window, there's a ton of cover up there. And Sanity just finds the opening. That was a slick little shot. Uh-oh. Sanity tried to throw in the Rampage and got booted up into the air and completely taken out of it. That is like the most high-value bomb I think I have ever seen. Most unfortunate. Now, a pick out of Piku here did force Hypnos to kind of pump the brakes a little. So we did get Sanity back into this fight. Being in the back. Sleek was kind of separated from the pack, but still Nelly and Skitz are able to move in and push up and pick up some kills. Ooh, I didn't even hear the blade come out from Zero. Oh, shut down by Nelly in the back. We're down to a 2v2 left on this point, though. The Sanity and Cynic have managed to, go tit for tat with the kills coming through the other direction. Both teams waiting for reinforcements. Yuurei and Mirai find themselves at the bottom of this hill, though. So Hypnos just pick up some free ground, try to close the gap. Lars with Rampage ready to go. It's an aggressive beat from Cynic as they're going to move in and just ambush Lars. The incredible Gophers call here out of Yuurei and Mirai. They don't give Hypnos a chance to throw that Rampage into the mix. You can't spell Sanity without a dub. I don't know why I always try to make it Sanity. I've been saying Sanity. It's just Santy. I've been saying Sanity. It's Santy. There's no I in there. I don't know why my brain keeps wanting to put an I in there. I'm sorry. I apologize, Santy. Oh, that's gonna be big. Yeah, that's all 5 hitting that Rampage. Oh, no. Everybody just kind of huddled up inside that Kitsune rush. I mean, that was a silver platter there for Lars to feast on. Ooh, Sleek getting some picks here on the back of the fight. Where'd you find Piku? Hey, I appreciate you being here. Does it look like Lars was kind of getting surrounded down here? Does this end up backing up? It took a lot of poke damage. Kitsune Rush now thrown in. Lars backed up with an interesting Rampage. It kind of got booped aside. Volta's still purple. And Skitz got shut down out of that blade. Desi now swapping over to the Curie after we had seen Cynic playing it. Prove it just as lethal. Now Zero's going dashing in. Ooh, was it too soon? Okay, they managed to get beat out. They managed to get beat out of Volta. Zero never pulls the blade. Now we're going to get the re-engage with the sound barrier coming out here from Yuurei and Mirai. 2 kills picked up and the katana stays sheathed. Zero doesn't need it. Well, that was a turnaround kind of play. I know there's a lot of meterage here for Yuurei and Mirai to make up, but that was a big turnaround of a team fight. Particularly with Zero staying conservative with that Dragon Blade. Not wanting to invest it until this fight. Pull it out here, try to win it with just the one. The shout on to Lars. Ooh, gets him back around the corner. Not in time to save their life, though. Zero does eventually go down, but that kill onto the tank is absolutely worth the 1 ult investment. Now Bob thrown in here. Piku with a good shot to protect Santi. I don't know about the Bob. I think you could have held the Bob. Each of the ultimates needed to be perfect here out of Yuurei Mirai, and I don't think that Bob was perfect. Piku taking a lot of early damage. Desi with a Kitsune Rush advantage, and oh, they need to get on top of Lars. And then it's gonna be Desi with a Kitsune Rush thrown in immediately right out of the gate. Piku's able to find one with that. Let's check in here with Zero, who's gone over to a Tracer. With the overtime going, Yuurei Mirai is not pushing too much into the window. They're just settling for the slow push underneath, just kind of sneaking this bot throw. Bob now thrown into the back, gun pointed right at the bot. Lars is able to find Cynic. Santi throws in the Rampage, finds two with him, but just can't get the kills. The cleanse is too good. The bot running away, and Hypnos hang on to their precious lead by the skin of their teeth. They'll move up to match point here in your lower bracket quarterfinals. Come on, give me some map 3 stats. There's some map 3 stats. All right. I mean, Sleek had most elims and fewest deaths in the lobby. Most damage of anybody but your tanks. Nice map from there from Sleek on the hit scan. All right, let's go remind ourselves of the bans. It was New Jug City banned out here from Yuurei Mirai and Hanaoka from Hypnos. It is Yuurei Mirai's map pick heading into map number 4. Sleek trying to gaslight me and accepting his friend request. All right, we're actually getting into the Throne of Anubis. This is an interesting pick. It's the first time we're seeing Clash here on stream. I mean, at all, period, for FACEIT League. It wasn't available in regular season, and nobody has picked it on stream, at least, here in playoffs. So, I mean, this is an interesting wrinkle that I think Yuurei Mirai are slightly betting on, or slightly kind of betting on a map that hasn't been as well prepared, that hasn't been as thoroughly scrimmed. It's Throne of Anubis here for map 4. All right, both teams coming out with JQ. Nobody messing around on this one. Piku's been outstanding all day. Piku and... Well, I was going to say Piku and Cynic both, but with the... Already coming out with the Lucio Kiri. Cynic, you know, showing us that flexibility coming off of the Kiri and over to the Lucio here. Where we saw them in the Juno Kiri. Cynic was playing the Kiriko. Piku does find first blood. Well, both Lucios are traded out pretty simultaneously there. Did not see how that happened, but Lars able to get that kill on to Santi is a big difference maker. Gonna be easily gonna get first point on that one. There you go. Early one up. Whew. It's a good knife on the Volta. Eyes went wide as they were dangerously close to Santi on that inside. Zero giving chase as Skitza, invest everything to go in deep. They do get the pick, and they're able to run Zero off. Really nice play out of Skitza to steal away that high ground. Good use of cooldowns to kind of get in on top. Take away that precious little spot of high ground. There we go. That's 2 on the board. Checking in our Lucio Genji battle over here. Yeah, the move from Skitza last time got it done. Once again, is going to be the initiator here on this map. As the blade cleans up, Bob was thrown in this as well. Sleek does go down now. This is a long process to get this one back. So this will be the 3rd point. Yeah, that is 3rd point. But we have Piku returning with Bob. Skitza not able to get anything with that dash through. Is now low on health with the Kitsune Rush and Sound Barrier thrown in from Hypnos. Rampage completely Suzu'd there by Santi. And it's up to Piku in the backline. Gotta find something here. Gotta open this up. There it is. The headshot's on to Sleek to try to make something happen, but Santi's purple alongside Cynic and Zero. But Piku starts it off, gets the first shot and the last in that team fight. And we'll get a point on the board here for Future Ghost. Apparently Lars tried to ult in that. Was that Lars' second ultimate? Am I crazy, or was that the second Rampage? Skitz has been a big initiator throughout this map, but ends up being the first to fall in that engagement as they find themselves face to face with the entire Future Ghost squad. Better than 0907 Team Gambit versus 0907? I wonder if we'll get an answer to that one soon. I wonder. It's almost like they play tomorrow. 2 Eastern, 8 Central European time for the upper bracket final. Blade out here from Zero. Got 1 before getting cut down. 4v3 here for Hypnos as we're back in the center square. Lars with the knife blitz. One of those satisfying kills. Oh, Lars putting this whole kit to good use. And now, Hypnos on match point, both on the map and in the series. Yuurei Mirai, season on the line. Back against the wall. Santi still a few steps out of this fight. CGL1, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Hope you all had a wonderful day of matches. Playoffs going on over there in CGL. Desi to throw in one of many ultimates available here for both of our squads. It's a little fight. Lars, Suzu used, which is the perfect opportunity to throw with that Rampage. Lars and Skitza, both purple, both dead. And Yuurei and Mirai are able to work their way through. It does cost. It's a heavy ult investment there for Yuurei Mirai. Oh, did Lars ult off the map? Is that what happened? I'm glad somebody caught it. Good catch. Good catch, Witching. Oh. Slick caught Baker. Lars is built deaf. Santi in trouble. Blade in, Sound Barrier down. Oh, Santi, get out of that one in one piece. I don't know, but Skitson does turn around and eventually by 3. It was just a stay of execution there for Santi on the Junker Queen, and a stay of execution for Yuurei Mirai, as their season will come to an end. GG's in chat. Hypnos will move on into your lower bracket semifinals. Yuurei Mirai had an outstanding season, but it ends here with a 5th, 6th finish. Ooh. GG's. Hey, that's okay, Cass. That is okay. It's good. It's good to be a fan. It's good to be fans of players. There you have it. 3-1, your total here for today, your final, should I say. God. Hypnos will move on to face Meta Boys. They're in the lower bracket semifinals. That one will take place tomorrow as well. So we do have both your upper bracket finals between the hotly contested Team Gambit 0907 with Meta Boys taking on Hypnos in the lower bracket. And we'll go down to top 3. And we're into top 4 here in EMEA Expert. It is the top 4 from regular season. And that's, I mean, yeah, Deja Vu and Yuurei Mirai really kind of, I mean, really Pytel and Yuurei Mirai were threatening to cause some upsets. I think Pytel was truly the dark horse here. But I mean, what a great showing. What a great showing for their first season in Expert to come in, you know, finish 5th, 6th, 6th in regular season, 5th, 6th overall playoffs. I mean, huge season for Yuurei Mirai, and I look forward to seeing what they have for us in 2025. Well, let's get Hypnos our 3rd point on the board. How have I neglected to do that? Boom, you earned that one, my friends. You earned that one. Let's get that one up there for you. There you go.